Reignite your intuition to grow your intuitive self. This is the episode where I talk about reality check, why the truth hurts. My name is Angela and I'm your host of the show and a highly intuitive person by birth who never lost her connection. I am the expert in supporting you, regaining your intuition and living a fulfilled and much easier life with it. Trusting fully your intuition takes time and is a very individual process. I share with you my knowledge and strategies that I have developed to support yourself on a daily basis in any situation. By signing up to my freebie, you can support yourself to connect with your intuition. Go to angelahack.com, podcasts in English, and there you'll find the link. Oh well, what a title, why the truth hurts, and what the hell has it to do with reality check? I go back about 200 years to the industrialization, and there it is. When we started competing with machines, we started competing with someone that we should never compete with. As a matter of fact, we are no machines. We are individuals, not machines. But somehow we had the idea that it's a smart idea, and not all the machines are bad, by the way. But we started to think we have to be perfect. And what the hell means perfect? It's not existing. Perfect is not existing except for each one of us. Each one of us is perfect the way we are. But we don't look at it that way. So in any relationship, and I'm not talking about only husband-wife, I'm also talking about mother-child, father-child, siblings, etc. Whatever couples, gay, lesbian, I don't care. All of it are relationships. And very often we have the imagination we need to be perfect. And to pretend to be perfect. Some of us hide the truth. Some of us have a little go around the truth. And some of us have no connection to the truth anymore at all. Each one of us has a different model, and some of us have just one topic they don't want to talk, or some of us has just this or that or whatever. So as individual as we are, as many ways of difference do we have. But, here is the big but. Our inner guidance, our soul knows exactly if there is BS around. For an example, if you meet someone and everybody was like, oh, that's such a nice person. And when you just meet that person, your whole stomach feels like it's cramping. It's actually not your stomach, but who cares what it is? And you go like, nope, it's not my type of person. So you know something's not fine. That's okay. That's completely fine. And probably you remember, especially children have this sensor very good. You shake the hand, they're like, hi, nice to meet you, how great you're here. And then you hear that as a child, and then you feel this person is lying the moment to open her mouth or his mouth. And they go to an event and there's this whole bullshitting around, I can't say it differently. And the point with the reality check is, and why the truth hurts, we knew before that it is like that. One of the most regular examples is, for example, cheating in a relationship. Sometimes people are like, I don't want to know. They close their eyes. Everybody around it knows it. That's very, very hurtful, though. And then it comes out. Or someone feels it, is not sure about it, but it's totally not the way that others know about it or that they could have found out about it. That hurts. The best thing is to tell someone the truth. With the risk, and that's where we start to stop telling the truth, to lose a person, to lose a friend, to lose connection to a sibling for a while. But when the truth is out, it helps. And no, that doesn't mean that you have to stand there and shout it out like blah, 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 blah. Sometimes the best thing is to sit down, write a letter, and take the first letter as the bullshit letter, and there you put in all your emotions and bam, 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 bam. This one you do not read to the other person. You just burn it. And then you write the next letter, and there you write it differently, from your point of view, etc. It still will be hurtful to hear the truth. But hey, with the truth we get along. Look in our world, look at our politicians. They are forced to lie because we want to hear the lies. And if a politician tells the truth, we don't believe him. That's how far we're gone already. If someone says something, we don't believe him. But on the other side, we're happy with what we learn at school, and then we Google it or Wikipedia it or whatever. And then we trust whatever we read there. We never double check, or we rarely double check. You know, they have to know it. Who said so? And who is they? And what the hell? That's the point. Truth means going deep down within yourself, in your own reflection, in a conversation with yourself. And yes, there are things that you can keep to yourself, which is not that the other, it's super hurtful for the others or super distracting or anything. That's totally fine. The point is, right now, we are in a world that's very, very quick, and we get loads of information, and it's so tiring, and it's frustrating us, and to blend in, or that we mean how we have to blend in, we do pretend to be sometimes someone we don't want to be, or we don't have to be, or we just aren't. And then when the truth comes out, bam, here we go. Whole life is on the ground, or part of the life is on the ground. So why don't we start to stick to the truth? And it's not the truth what other thinks is the truth of our heart. Then we live in reality. You still might hurt people, that's okay. I do hurt people too from time to time. That's okay, that's fine. That might not be great, but that's okay. So please be true to yourself and be honest to yourself. And from that point, with honesty towards yourself, it's much easier and much more constructive that you're honest to the others. Because a respectful honesty is worth millions, billions, and whatever. Things you can't buy, by the way. But half the truth is already paying nothing. And lies are going to cost you much, much more than the truth. The truth might take a little energy or a little kick in your butt to do so and tell the truth. But on the long way, it's the right way. Because, as I always say, every morning when I wake up, I want to be able to look in the mirror, look at my face, and don't feel ashamed or whatever. I want to be clear with me. And I think that's what most people would like to, but we have not learned it. Especially in families, we have a discussion culture that just does not work. And a lot of families do not talk to each other. A lot of families are like, okay, it's everything fine. And under the table there is so much dust that we have never spoken about. Of course, we cannot snip with the finger and go like, okay, let's tell the truth, that's it. And then boom, the whole table goes off. But you can definitely look at the communication culture in your family, in your relations. Double check with you, reflect with you, and then go from there on and start to be truthful. And it has nothing to do with being a great person to be a person who tells the truth. It has to do to be honest. It has to do to make the reality check with yourself. And it has to do with respecting you and all the others as well. And when you be honest from your heart, when you are honest right out of the bottom of your heart, the truth might hurt partially, but it's much less hurtful than if you just, blare it out at a certain point when you're so overwhelmed from other topics. Make sure, speak from your heart, the truth. There we go. Are you ready for reignition? Yes? Go to angelahack.com, podcast English, sign up for the freebie, and here we go, intuition is all yours. Thank you for listening to Reignite Your Intuition. Do you like my podcast? Share it, comment it, come back. I'm looking forward to welcome you again.